I am super excited. That guy's a Yahoo. Super excited to chat with you today about the pros and cons of Yukon, Oklahoma. By the end of today's video, you are going to absolutely fall in Yukon, Oklahoma. Now let's get today's video. You can't even drive faster than 35 miles an hour in Yukon. Why would you want to live there? Could you imagine putting around 35 miles an hour? What a joke. Con number one, don't move to Yukon, Oklahoma, because you got to drive 35 miles an hour. They made a song, I can't drive 55. Could you imagine 35? No. Yukon, Oklahoma, con number one, speed limit is, it takes you 10 minutes to get across town. No. All right, we're not gonna listen to that guy anymore. Pro number one, guys, you can have chickens in Yukon, Oklahoma. Now you want to check your neighborhood restrictions. But as far as the city's concerned, chickens, homegrown eggs, guys, how much more expensive are eggs now? You're gonna love the fact that you can raise your own backyard chickens if you want, and check your neighborhood restrictions. Don't take my word for it, but being able to just walk out to your backyard and get as many eggs as you want, depending on how good of layers you have, that's another reason that other people just like you have chosen to move to Yukon, Oklahoma. You remember what he said, con number two? You know what, let's go back. You remember what he said about chickens? Do you really want chickens, your neighbor to have chickens in the backyard? Like they have feathers. They go around and like wiggle in the dirt and get dirt all over themselves. They look like they're dying, basically. Like you don't want to live next to someone that's got birds looking like they're dying in their backyard. Why? No, go to the store. Be a normal human. Go to the store, buy your own eggs. Like, go to the backyard to get breakfast. What a weirdo. No, go to the store, get your own eggs. I don't want to live next to someone with chickens. Con number two, they don't have rules or regulations on chickens. They actually do. You can't do certain things with your chickens. They actually do. It's a side note. I want you to get on my schedule. The link is down in the description below so that my team of agents can help you with all your real estate needs. Reason number two that people love moving to Yukon, Oklahoma, guys, is the sense of community. The sense of community. There's roughly about 30,000 people that live in Yukon, Oklahoma, and they know how to build a community. You can see it in the parks. You can see it in the neighborhoods. You can see it when you're driving down the road, guys. People still use the sidewalks in Yukon, Oklahoma, the community center. You're gonna fall in love with it just because of the people that are there who could be you. Those people could be you. That's right, you could be living in Yukon, Oklahoma. Con number three, Yukon, Oklahoma. It wants to be Oklahoma City. It wants to be Oklahoma City. Like, I remember back when Yukon was nothing but fields, and he's talking about community. No, now it's not a community at all. They've got movie theaters, I think 2. They've got Sprouts even. What kind of people shop at Sprouts? Like who, gluten-free? Like, that's a thing. Come on now. Yukon, Oklahoma has grown up too much. 30,000 people? I bet it's like 60. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. There's probably 60,000 people there. And even if you don't live in Yukon proper, Yukon School District is huge. It goes all over the place. There's people from Piedmont, Mustang, ew. Like, there's so many people in Yukon, you don't want to, no. Con number three, in Yukon, Oklahoma, way too many people. Hey, if you're liking today's video and you're a real estate agent, I want to work with you. Get on my schedule down below. I want to show you how Glenn Sanford built the most obsessed with success for real estate agents brokerage in the world. Get on my calendar down below. I want to work with you, XP Realty. Let's get back to the video. We're not going to listen to that. Just quit it. Like, you're coming up with worthless reasons. Pro number three that you're gonna love Yukon, Oklahoma, guys, is the access to Oklahoma City, the access to Norman, the access to Edmond. You know, you've got the mall up on Memorial, you've got the mall down on Northwest Oklahoma City. They're on the Penn Mall. It's called Penn something. The Penn, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a mall there and it starts with Penn. You've got access to the southern part of Oklahoma City, the 240 part of Oklahoma City, all the food and beverages there. And if you don't want to go to Oklahoma City, if you don't want to go to Norman, if you don't want to go to Edmond, guys, Yukon's got it all too. The shopping, the food, the restaurants. Shoot, if you have a medical emergency, Yukon's got its own hospital. The location of Yukon is just mind-blowing amazing because of the turnpike access, the I-40 access, the Route 66 access, and the I-35 access to everything. Yukon, Oklahoma is highly desirable because of the easy commute and location that it's located in the Oklahoma City metro. Con number 4, people can't drive. They literally can't drive. Go on Yukon 411 Facebook group. Go there. There's people that drive over this rock all the time on the Facebook group. They take pictures of each other getting stuck on this rock. Like, they don't know how to design parking lots if people don't know how to drive. I don't think Yukon is exactly where I'd want to live if I had a vehicle I cherished, because if people can't drive and they run over giant rocks, look it up, the Facebook group, Yukon 411. Don't you think they might door nick your car? Like every time I park in Yukon, I park in the very back because I don't want people door nicking my car. I don't even have a nice car. It's just if they can't drive and they have to drive so slow, 35 miles an hour, and they're driving over rocks and taking pictures of it and putting it on the Facebook group, come on. Do you think it's safe to drive in Yukon, Oklahoma? I don't know. Anywho, pro number 4 is the school systems. Check it out on greatschools.org, Yukon school systems. There's one giant high school, guys. They get all the kids together. They don't have them separated in different high schools. They get them all together, one giant high school. It's the size of a community college. Check it out. Go to the school's open house. Don't take my word for it. Go check it out. Verify. But you're going to love Yukon schools when you're moving to Oklahoma. I want you to get on my schedule. The link is down in the description below so that my team of agents can help you with all your real estate needs. Number 5, and of course he's going to finish with a pro. He always likes to finish with the pro. But number 5 that you need to keep in mind is the city is sort of split in half. It's sort of split in half. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff up on Route 66, sort of in the middle, that you're going to want to go to. But at the same time, you're going to want to go to all the cool stuff on Route 66. You're going to be torn. You're going to be torn and want to go to all the cool stuff over on Garth Brooks Boulevard and I-35 in between 10th and Garth Brooks, or in between Check and Garth Brooks Boulevard, off of I-40, it's like divided in half. So if you've got family members or in-laws or friends, some of you may want to go to all the stuff down on I-40, but then the other half of you may want to go to all the stuff on Route 66. So you know what ends up happening? You guys split up. So you don't get to hang out with all your buddies or all your family all the time because half's going up here, half's going up here. And then next time, just out of spite, you're reversing it. This half wants to go down there and this half wants to go up there. Yukon, Oklahoma, so many things to do, whether you're at I-40 or if you're up on the Route 66 area, you're gonna fall in love with it, but I'm not gonna be positive. I'm gonna be negative. That's a negative, so don't move to Yukon, Oklahoma. Item number 5, Yukon, Oklahoma, guys. The cost of living. The cost of living. You can get some amazing McMansions in Yukon, Oklahoma for just starting out at $350,000. $350,000, guys. We're talking 3 beds, 3 beds with a study, or 4 beds plus 5 beds. Okay, we're talking 3-car garages. We're talking amazing established neighborhoods with beautiful neighborhood parks like this one that have a basketball court, $350,000. Guys, the national average is $400,000. $400,000. So you can get houses that are considered mansions. We're talking 1 acre plus lots sometimes 1 acre plus lots, 4 beds, 3-car garages, new construction, the energy efficiency, the amazing flooring, the super cool technology with the smart homes, and great neighborhood parks like this, $350,000. The cost of living in Yukon, Oklahoma is another reason so many people just like yourselves have decided to fall in love with Yukon, Oklahoma. I want you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share this video with a spouse, a loved one, an in-law, a grandparent who's gonna be relocating with you to Yukon, Oklahoma. And after you both look at that video, you fall in love with Yukon, Oklahoma, get on my schedule, links down in the description below. The agents that I work with and I want to earn your business and help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're selling, buying, or investing in Yukon, Oklahoma. We've got your back. Schedule the call down below, and I'll see you on the next video.